Hey, everybody, welcome back to another radio check. Today is April 1st, and today I am flying solo. My brother is doing uh, something important for the, the stuff that he has endeavored to do concerning blood cancer. And he's having a great time because they're at a comedy show raising funds to support his endeavor. So thank you all for joining me tonight. This is our regularly scheduled first and 15th radio check where we open the airways for all those that are out there, veterans, first responders, military spouses, to be able to have some way to get in and connect, share a little time with each other, hopefully allow you to express some concerns you may have or some needs that you may have because you never know who we're connected to. If you're joining me tonight, feel free to get in the comments and let me know. This month, if you're wondering, hey, I usually wear a shirt that supports one of our local or national veteran initiatives, veteran companies. Today, I'm wearing my Purple Success to You shirt in honor of my mom that passed um, April 1st last year. So this is in honor of her. It's her favorite color. So enough about that. And so yes, flying, yeah, manning it alone, brother. Look, sometimes you're in company, sometimes you're alone, but the mission must continue. Byron, thank you, brother, for your support earlier and now. I appreciate it. So we are also purple, by the way, happens to be the color that they're using for the military child today. This month is the month of the military child. If you have served in the armed forces and have had children, all your children are we're trying to celebrate them and honor them this month. I'm sure there's a lot of other initiatives out there that are being celebrated this month. Uh, we're coming up on Easter time, and there's a lot to celebrate there. But if you are joining me, uh, don't be shy. Get in there and let us know. Um, so typically, Vince would open up with a quote or two or three sometimes. Oh, so you're wearing purple too, but thank you. Look at that. It seems to be the color of choice this month. But so he'll open up with a quote or two. I don't have a quote for you, but uh, I do want to emphasize this. You know, regardless of the celebrations that are going on today, also we celebrate the Chief Petty Officer birthday for the Navy and 129 years of making chiefs, and it's been a long time, right? And but today we celebrate the chief's birthday, um, and I'm thankful that I had the opportunity in the Navy to get the chief and senior chief. Didn't make master chief, but ain't nobody crying about that. Just messing. Um, but there's a lot that we celebrate, and there's a lot of good things that are happening. So by all means, celebrate those things. Be happy for those that are celebrating. But we also know that not every period in our life is all happy celebration. There are some people out there right now that are our brothers and sisters in armed services, the local, law enforcement, firefighters, hospital folks, and lies. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Yeah, but yeah, I'm still crying. But so there's a lot of folks out there serving not only our nation but our local community that are not in a celebration period in their life, right? So we want to be mindful of them and offer our support and let you know that the sun will rise again. It will. It may seem dark. Things may seem like there are no ways ahead, and things may seem like there's not going to be any resolutions. But I'll tell you from a person that has been in dark days, has been through dark journeys, the sun comes up eventually, right? And so hold on. And if you need someone to talk to, we're always available on DM here on LinkedIn. And you can also send us messages on YouTube to our channel, which, speaking about channel, we're at 180. So we've been moving steadily up. We are doing a subscription drive. And when we get to 200, so, everybody out there, only 20 left, only 20 spots left. But when we get to 200, we're going to be not raffling, but we'll be selecting a random name of all those that subscribe. Now, let me make sure to key you in. When you subscribe to the Leadership Void podcast on YouTube, please allow for your name to be revealed, because if we can't see your name, we can't put you in the drawing, right? So at least give yourself a chance. But Standing Oaths, the Salute Edition by Scott McGregor, which is autographed, by the way, will be there. We're going to be a lucky subscriber to get that book. So we appreciate you guys' support, not only to Radio Check every 1st and 15th, but to the Leadership Void podcast as a whole. And we thank you. So anybody out there, any concerns, anything you want to talk about, I'm going to go ahead and slip some music in here. You know why? Because it's just me, and it makes it more lively. But yeah, we would love to hear from you guys out there. If you have anything that you would like for us to discuss on either Radio Check or the Leadership Void podcast, you can always leave a comment here on the show, on the lives, or you can go to our channel and leave a comment, or email us at theleadershipvoid@gmail.com, and we can see what we can do about your request. Now, let me be specific. It has to do with leadership, right? If you want us to address something that deals with leadership, we have had other requests in the past that didn't deal with leadership. That's not our realm, but we could always push you to someone, put you in contact with someone that can address your concerns. Either way, we want you to have a outlet, right? Someone you can reach to be able to get those answered. A lot of things going on in the world, folks. Sometimes you got to shake your head, and it's crazy. But we are definitely keeping Europe in our prayers. We obviously can tell that it affects us, right? If you've been to any of the gas stations where the prices start off at regular, it says arm, and then premium says a leg, and diesel is like the whole body. It affects us, and it's not just gas. And I'm just making light of the gas issue, but there are a lot of things that affect us because we're connected. People need to understand that we're connected in one way or another. So Byron says he's still working, but may have to. Hey, you go ahead and do your business, brother. It's tax time. You're gonna be busy. But thank you for supporting all the shows and everything that we do, brother. Appreciate it. So let me put that back on, because that jingle. This is the song that goes to the Leadership Void podcast. I kind of like it. I hope you do too. So if anybody out there is listening, this is the venue that we use to allow first responders, military spouses, children, not children, but spouses and dependents, to come on and have a place where they can call their home for a half hour, and you know, um, let me see what Byron says. See earlier post with my crazy hours coming ahead. Oh, I'm gonna have to check it out, but I don't doubt that you in the line of work that you're doing right around this time of year that you're not going crazy. So crazy hours, crazy you. But Terry Ann, hello, aloha. How are you? This is a show where we concentrate on the military community, first responder community, military spouse. Thank you for coming by and being with us. We usually hang around half hour and see if anybody may need some assistance or just wants to talk about things, because we know how hard life can be, and sometimes we don't have that. So we wanted to provide that via this means. So a lot of celebration. I mentioned the CPO birthday earlier. There's a lot of great things going on. I wonder out there, if you're listening, what great things are happening in your neck of the woods? Because it's not just we live in Orlando, Central Florida area. There's always something going on, right? Out here, you really can't be bored unless you want to be, because between the parks and between everything that happens in our local area, through entertainment, movies, and whatnot, there's a lot to do. But you might be in an area where there is none of that, and it may be tough. You may have to go to another town or so. But whatever your situation, know that this venue right here is made for you to be able to reach out to somebody when you think that you can't, or when you think that you don't have one to reach out to. This is what this show is about. So it looks like, and I'm going to verify here on LinkedIn, but let me see. All right, so yeah, we're live on all the platforms. I'm happy to see that. And for the two people who are on there, please let us know where you joining us from. So we've been at about 15 minutes, and I wish that that all of you, Terry Anna says that she's in the Tampa area. Hey, I was just in the Tampa area not so long ago. Oh, nice. Filipino festival. Oh, where? You need to tell me, because I've been dying for some lumpia. So let me know. We might just go over there. Because it's so from coming from Hawaii, where lumpia was everywhere. You almost tripped over lumpia because it was everywhere. We miss that local cooking and eating Filipino food and Hawaiian local food. But yeah, I did not know about Phil Fest, and I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, and concerning the weather, they did say that it's going to be kind of stormy over the next several days. So last night was pouring out here in Orlando, and I know that Tampa gets it first because of the way weather patterns go across here. But okay, great. In Tampa, outstanding. I'm going to have to get a rundown of what Tampa is doing, because had I known, guess where I would have been? For sure. I'm gonna have to Terry Ann, make sure that that we connect on DM so to get that information so that I can make my way over there. Um, I'm sure there's some local uh, Filipino restaurant somewhere around here, but I just need some lumpia. I love the stuff, especially the banana filled one. I could eat that all day. And ask Vince. He's always laughing at me because I can eat. I eat and I eat. My brother says I'm impossible when I'm talking about eating. Yeah, there was some storms. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. Touch and go. Those lines will form. Those frontal systems will go through. Oh man, you taking me to my weather days. Byron's gonna be in here trying to check my forecast because he's a meteorologist as well. Uh, but it's nice to see the weather pattern change and those storms come through. Some areas though, they really get hurt. The Texas have been all the South U.S., the Midwest uh, tornadoes is part of those systems, and you never know when they're going to come down. But Lord help us all here in Florida that none of that happens to us. But yeah, you got to be careful. Ah, yes, right. Oh, see, you're talking my language now. Oh my goodness. Now I'm gonna have to go try to make me some. Yeah, we love that Asian inspired, Pacific Island inspired cuisine. We lived in Hawaii for a long time. Well, we spent 3 years there at the last one, but I was there a total of 13 years. So I'm basically local. Um, so, folks, it has been nice to see the interaction here today. Thank you for joining me on this, radio check for our community, our veterans community, our first responder community, military spouse community. You guys are doing some great work. Byron is one, right? Byron is one Navy veteran, owns his own business, is busy now because it's tax season. He does accounting and all that, booking and the books and all that stuff. So uh, he's busy, but it's good because that means business is coming. Um, oh, thank you for that. I'll make sure to get that uh, and check it out. I appreciate it. All right, folks. Well, it's been a pleasure to be with you tonight on this radio check for the first. If you have anything that you would like for us to discuss and cover, by all means, send us a DM. Actually, leave it here as a comment so that we can be able to, uh, address those things. But we really appreciate what the veteran community here in Central Florida and nationally have done and are doing. All those great veterans that are owning companies and leading the way entrepreneurially and taking risk, right? It's a risk to own your own company. Aloha and thank you, mahalo, Terry, for being with me tonight. I appreciate it. And if I can't make it to the festival, you enjoy every bit of it. And I hope the weather actually pans out for all that attend. Um, and doing great things, right? Veterans and first responders doing great things. And we really appreciate the time that they dedicate in service to the local community. We will see each other again on the 15th. Now, this is every 1st and 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern, 1900 for the military minded, where we open the airways so that the veteran community, the military community, first responder community can have somewhere to call home for half hour and just chit chat and get acquainted with folks and make some new contacts and connections and maybe get some concerns or answers on the leadership side. But Lord bless you all. We'll see each other again on the 15th. And like I said, just let us know if we could be of assistance. If you're seeing this as a replay, we appreciate you. God bless you.